Allowed, you've made a ruling.
Okay. Okay, let me hear two people from this side.
Okay. Then two from. You're one person.
Dr. Khaminwa, please say what you want to say and be mindful of time, please.
Yeah, I won't take much time. Justice Eric Ogola, Justice Anthony Murima, and Lady Justice Frida Mugambi. I've listened to what you have said very carefully. And from my point of view, one who is interested in developing the students of the country, you have done so. You have developed the students of the country. But there is one thing I would like to point out to you very respectfully, that we are operating in very dangerous waters with strong currency. And this is an area where we have to call for wisdom. We have to call for deeper understanding of human nature and for deeper understanding of the society in which we live, Kenya. And what I'm saying to you is reflected in my broad reading of the authorities in cases in United States of America. Your Honor, if I may say so with respect, perhaps more than anybody else, when I was engaged to get involved in this case, I ordered for books from India straight, about 11 volumes on impeachment. And I've taken the trouble to read them day and night. And one thing that has emerged from all these authorities when I was reading them very carefully is that the courts in the United States have continued to think very carefully, how will this judgment be received by the people, by the consumers? How will it be received? Is it a judgment that will continue to promote stability in the country? Is it a judgment that will continue to promote the rule of law? Is it a judgment or ruling will continue to promote stability in the country? And it is here that I'm inviting you very respectfully that you consider the able remarks of my learned friend, Mr. Gachagua, that we should not, and my learned friend, Mr. Ochiel, we should not ignore what they are saying lightly at all. With a tremendous respect, we don't want to move out of this courtroom and then all of a sudden we are told that there are protests now in such as in the area. I'm not trying to intimidate anybody at
Just
all.
hold on.
All that I'm saying to you, Your Lord.
Sorry, my lords. The utterances by the Honorable Dr. Khaminwa.
I'm not honorable.
I'm giving you the title.
No, what I'm saying, let me say what I want to say.
And unfortunately, they're insightful. They are trying to preempt matters that are not before this court. We do not know and we cannot speculate that anyone is going to be happy or unhappy about it. The sword of justice cuts both ways. There are those who are going to be happy, there are those who are going to be unhappy. That is how life is, but you cannot incite by saying from here, we will have protests, we will have what? We do not know of that. And unfortunately, my lords, I ask you to kindly restrain him from taking that route.
With your kind permission, Your Honor.
Please sit down. Please sit down. We want you to know that we have rendered ourselves in this matter. We have rendered ourselves in this matter, and we are not going to open this matter for a further court proceeding. There are two applications before the court, one by Dedlo Chieng and one by Ndegwa. After Dr. Khaminwa has spoken, we'll allow 2 people to respond, and then we'll make a ruling.
My Lord, I was to also, you indicated that 2 people, and I was prepared kindly to make an application.
Continue, Dr. Khaminwa.
No, my Lord, I'm actually, it's only one sentence. When you read the books, I have referred to the authorities in America. The judges have made a finding along these lines. Yes, this is the legal position. So and so is guilty. But we shall not go ahead and do that at all. We shall leave him to continue. So that's all that I'm saying to you. You have come up with a very, if I may say so, a ruling full of jurisprudence, and particularly my Lord Justice Mrima has come up with something that I had not thought of very much at all. But all that I'm saying to you, that you are due, but you still have the discretion to say that, look, these are our findings, but still we are going ahead to give conservatory orders for so many days or so many weeks and so on. You still have that discretion for the sake of the country. Thank you.
My Lord, in brief response.
May I kindly, my name is Sam Nyaberi. I appear for the 9th petitioner in the 2nd cohort. My Lord, I stand to make an application for stay of the orders that have been issued this afternoon relating to the application that was before you, and having keenly listened and internalized the import of that ruling or order, my Lord, we wish to move the court, much as we have that opportunity by way of the orders that were given right to appeal, that pending the appeal, pending the lodging of the appeal, my Lord, my Lords and my Lady, you allow us that opportunity of stay so that we can ventilate our issues before the appellate court. My Lord, what informs this application is that there is an apparent risk by the fill-up of the position of the Deputy President, and in our petition, we had named the Professor Kindiki as a party in the petition that we had filed for the 9th petitioners. So that, my Lord, having analyzed and internalized that, we feel that the petition, in the fullness of time, when the court is going to process it, we will be dealing with an issue that perhaps will compromise the rights of the 9th petitioner who has moved the court. And, my Lord, the other issue is that there is a period within which the respondents, if they have to move, they have to fill up that position of the Deputy President. So that, my Lord, there is no any prejudice that will be occasioned to the second respondent if the orders of stay gets issued, because by close of business today, my Lord, we are going to lodge the notice, and that notice by itself acts as an appeal, and in the fullness of time, we shall be processing the application before the appellate court for appropriate orders to issue. My Lord, I therefore associate myself with my colleagues on the application for stay so that we don't have the proceedings before you in the fullness of time when we come to canvass the petition to be rendered nugatory or academic. My Lord, you have the discretion, and we ask and beseech you to exercise that discretion in the favor of the 9th petition. Thank you, my Lord.